morning, Harish sir. Good
Good
morning.
morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Good, all well.
I should always thank you for always being there. So we start with disclaimer. Thank you, Gani. You are already there as part of the audience. ये एक जोक सब बच्चों के लिए बोलता हूँ मैं, especially if you are married, right? This is a joke on us, right? However much you are educated, अगर वाइफ बोला रेशमा मिस बोला कि आपको नहीं समझेंगे मतलब चैप्टर एंड्स ओके तो प्लीज डोंट आस्क मी टू इंट्रोड्यूस माई सेल्फ आज तो मत करना यार लास्ट टू टाइम्स आई हैव डन इट इनफ ओके yes we thank everybody right today is right Dr. Shrikant ko hamesha naman hai mera right and he has been the guiding force. Parimal Merchant sir has taken some sessions. We have some ideas now. I'll talk to Parimal sir. Hunger Collective is the movement. I'll go slightly fast now, right? This is the photo which haunts me. Rashi Sai just spoke to her today morning. God bless her. Absolutely amazing lady. Ashesha ma'am is now in Satara, and we are still doing something. Family, work, and social work. Family is being managed. Their own official work is being managed, and they are also doing social work. Only ladies can do that. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Woman power at its best. सबसे अपील है इफ यू वांट टू कंट्रीब्यूट कोई बच्चा है इधर तो 200 रुपीज अगर किसी को स्पॉन्सर करना है तो 10,000 राइट अगर कोई बच्चे को करना है तो इवन 200 रुपीज इज वेलकम आप सर लोग से पूछिए ओके वो आपको लिंक दे देंगे दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव डन राइट थैंक यू वेरी मच दीज आर ऑल द स्पॉन्सर्स Nikita ma'am is also one of the sponsors. She has done it through the Saurav Agarwal group. Gani is always there. Sridevi Akshay is doing very well now. Ketan sir, Manas sir, right, all of them, right? Each one of them have contributed. हर एक का नाम नहीं लेता. This boy has changed my life. Simranpreet, my student, but he changed my life. He got me to a Zoom platform. Otherwise, मैं अपना आराम करता था मैं. My wonderful sponsors. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of speaking to respected George sir after a long time. God bless him. Amazing personality, inspiring all day. Yesterday, he talked about family values, right? I can't. These are all the sponsors. All students of Menon classes. These are all the sponsors, bete. This is a gentleman who contributed 70,000 rupees for his father's 70th birthday, Sudarshan Chari. Right. Today's sponsor is here, Shrikun Chantak, who has always been sponsoring, which I never realized. So the brand is Brand Mammoth, right? And God bless them, right? Uh, he says first founding director, late Shri Madan Mohan Chandak. Okay, this year it is. So he keeps paying respects to. He has not sent his uh, own photograph, but he has sent a photograph of his elders. But isko hum log bolte hain values, family values. And Shrikunj, God bless you, your family values. You have given me the photo of your elders. Love you. This is your logo, Mamok, I'll remember. And this is the list of family members in business. Please note, he has started with late Shri Madan Mohan. Now, when you say late, you will say, how are they involved in business? Excuse me, Anil Menon starts by paying pranam to late, which I don't like saying, Dr. Shrikant. राइट तो ये लोग लेट मतलब बॉडी में नहीं है अपने पास बेटे लेकिन स्पिरिट से अपने पास रहते हैं तो ऐसा काम करके जाओ कि जनरेशंस विल रिमेंबर यू 2015 डॉक्टर श्रीकांत एक्सपायर्ड आज भी हमारा एवरी वीक उनका नाम लिया जाता है एवरी ऑल्टरनेट डे उनका नाम लिया जाता है क्यों बिकॉज दे हैव डन समथिंग टू लीव फॉर द सोसाइटी लाइक हियर इज द एंटायर फैमिली लव यू शिकुच हर एक जन का अपने नाम बोला है whether it is Jaipur or polyester fabrics. Right, right. Abhishek, I want you to get in touch with Shikuch. I sense some business opportunity here. Right. So here are the right here is my kid. ये मेरा बच्चा है. Shikuch Chandak from SP Jain. बच्चा मतलब my student from SP Jain. Okay. He is the person right who has been helping donate a part of sales and he's doing very well. Karma Pace. Products offering is raw fabric, dyed fabric, print fabric, yarn dyed fabrics, woven garments पे है, right? I think they are practically into every single thing, men, women, uniforms. They are also into home textiles and accessories. Shrikunj, if you are there, please send me a WhatsApp. There was an inquiry for exports from Azim. So please send me a WhatsApp. I just saw this and I remembered. Right, you are also in the same group. So please send me a WhatsApp. These are the markets already into India and international, right? Doing extremely well. His dream is to set up a company in United States, and right, he's already exporting there. His dream is to set up a company in United States. I think I'm sure very soon he'll do it. This is our Hunger Collective. So this is our sponsor for today, Mamok. Mamok. I would say I may not pronouncing it well. I'm sorry. My kid is Shrikunj. Shrikun Chandak. Thank you very much, Bete. So please note, we always had sponsors. It's just that they never gave the slides. So God bless them. Every sale he's contributing some part. This is where Hunger Collective is today. Thank you all of you all. सबको नमस्ते. हर एक बच्चे को नमस्ते. आप लोग के कारण we could do so much. We could do so much. We could do so much. आसाम तक पहुंच गया है. आसाम पहुंच गया हम लोग. आसाम. We have reached Assam. Okay, Hunger Collective has reached Assam. Okay, once again, Krishna Group has already got 2 distributors, right, in MP, I believe, and MP and Rajasthan. They are looking for more distributors. Anybody in this audience interested, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Krishna is looking at it. And I stop with this. And I invite my dearest friend, not my relative, but more than my relative, a dearest colleague, Harish sir, who will now come and smile. आप देख लो बुद्धा है, देखो एकदम. So Harish sir has worked in the corporate field. He's a chartered accountant. He's worked in the corporate field, and then now currently he's an investment advisor. He's also trains in finance, all big institutions, Deutsche Bank, UBS. आप बोलिएगा, sir, has he trained in SocGen? Yes. Has he trained in BNP Paribas? Yes. He is also a king of derivatives. उनका खुद का firm है. He will not like me saying this. He's a SEBI registered portfolio management advisor, right? But this session is not to attract any clients. This session is for financial literacy. इसके पहले दोनों videos हमने किया है. एक है Sir has talked about fixed income. What I like about Harish sir is वो graph से explain करते हैं सब, data से. तो ऐसे ही बात नहीं करते हैं, नंबर देख के एक्सप्लेन करता है. वी आर डन सेंसेक्स. आज उसके ऊपर जाएंगे हम लोग. वी विल टेक 1 level higher. Thank you Daya sir, thank you Henry sir, thank you Sheetal miss and all the HODs for getting your students. I also noted that science students are not attending these classes, which is again one more thing, because उनका उतना ही पढ़ाई उनका है कि वो कहाँ इस पे attend करे. बराबर है. Because I am a science student myself, I am an engineer. But having said that, I think devoting 1 hour on in a weekly basis will help enhance your knowledge. Okay, I am an engineer turned MBA finance. I am an engineer turned MBA finance is all I need to say. I welcome Harish sir to start, and believe me, all the young students here, you're going to have a time of your life. So over to you, sir. God bless you. So happy to see you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to all of you, all the participants. Big number today on a Sunday. I will share my screen. As Anil sir rightly said, I have some data to show to you, because I personally believe data does not lie beyond the point.
So when Harish sir is sharing data, I also would like to tell you one small thing which has happened. And Harish sir, I take exactly 2 minutes on this.
No
There
problem.
is a gentleman, Advait, in this participant list. I always, looking at his questions, I always felt he's an SPJN student, Harish sir, because in your class, he was asking such brilliant questions. So Friday or Wednesday, after your class, he asked for my number to donate to Hunger Collective. And sir, then we got acquainted. Advait is not from SPJN. He's from Cochin. He's an engineer, but he does not like engineering. So he is now moving into business management. And his questions are absolutely amazing. To support his family, he is doing Swiggy delivery. To support his family, he is doing Swiggy delivery. He has donated X rupees to Hunger Collective. Now I said, "ठीक है यार, अच्छा हो रहा है." Then now all of you, I'll tell you how karma pays. Again, exactly 2 minutes. Sir. I want to go to Cochin क्योंकि कुछ काम है मेरा. So I asked Advait, you are in Cochin. Is there any quarantine that people do? That when I land hoga, they will quarantine me for 14 days. He said, "Sir, don't worry, I'll check out." Then what Advait did is he checked out. He connected me to the mayor of Cochin. Mayor of Cochin called me, Somani Jain, saying, "You come, I'll get you permission from the collectorate. For 6 days, you can come. There's no quarantine." So this is the power of karma, sir. Again, happening through the channel and after your class on Wednesday. The name is Advait. He's there as a participant. So बेटे सबको एक ही चीज बोलता हूँ, अच्छा काम करो, कहाँ से हेल्प आएगा पता भी नहीं चलेगा आपको. Back to you, Harish sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Advait. Good to know about you. I have spoken about fixed income in the session on Wednesday. I spoke a little bit about derivatives on Friday. And today I will start with equity. I must add with a disclaimer that equity is a very difficult asset class to invest in unless you are fairly knowledgeable about the markets and how to analyze companies. There are many students in this particular session of Menon's classes. I would hope that they will start investing as early as they can. But doing certain things on your own is not bad, but initially it could be very difficult. So to understand if somebody is profitably investing in equity markets, it is perhaps after years of learning and practice. So be very careful about things I'm going to talk about today. I don't want you to jump into the markets with small amount, or any of you for that matter, even big amounts you may invest, but be very careful in equity because equity is a risky asset class. I will show you some data about that as we go along. So first part, I will talk about equity. Feel free to put questions on the chat. Me and Anil sir will take it towards the end of the session. Second part of today, I will talk about asset allocation. Why it makes sense to have multiple asset classes like fixed income, equity, maybe gold. All of them in your portfolio can make a lot of sense if you invest it together. So with that background, I'm starting. Now, I am not a believer of investing randomly. So if anybody comes to me as a client or even a friend or a relative who comes and says, where should I invest? It's a very common question I get. You may probably think I am exaggerating, but on an average, at least once a day on an average, I will get this question, where should I invest? It could be a college friend. It could be a training participant. It could be a student. I also teach CA final students. It could be somebody who is generally asked, where should I invest? It is like asking someone, knowing that he runs a travel agency, where should I go? It's like going to a travel agent and saying, where should I go for a trip? Now, I hope you understand travel agent will not be able to answer that question because where should you go depends a lot about your background, right? How much money do you have? Can you go to US? Maybe not because it may be expensive. Can you go to some country? Maybe you don't want to because you don't like that country. So if you say where should you invest also depends upon a lot of these factors. So try and know yourself and your finances before you start getting into the financial markets because financial markets is there. It is not there for you only. It is there for everybody. There are different type of people who enter financial markets, equity, etc. You need to know what you want from that financial market. So that is why I say begin with the end in mind. Know where you want to go. It's like going to a travel agent and saying, I have 5 days. I want a trip in this 5 days. My budget is 80,000 rupees per head. We are two of us. I want to go to a place which is not in India. I want to go to a place which is a mountain. And I want to go to a place where I will be able to do these adventure activities. So you're very specific. You're saying this is my requirement. And then out of all the places of the world, the travel agent will be able to probably tell you, these are the three options you have. Please suggest where should you go. If you randomly go to a travel agent and say, आप मुझे बताओ मुझे कहाँ जाना चाहिए, it's a very vague question. Same way, when you enter equity market, know why you are entering the market. Create goals. That is what I mean by begin with the end in mind. It's very difficult. It's easier said than done, but create goals. It could be retirement. It could be saving money for buying a iPhone, whatever latest version it is. It could be saving money to give it to a charity in the future. It could be saving money to buy a house. It could be saving money for higher education, many of your students. It would be wonderful if you can fund your own higher education by earning. Anil sir gave an example of Advait who's working hard and earning money. So there are multiple goals you can create. If you randomly go and say, chalo invest karte hai, lot of problems will happen. Believe me, because one, you will not know where to invest. More importantly, you will not know when to exit. It will happen like आप थाने स्टेशन चले गए, एक गाड़ी दिख गया, गाड़ी में चढ़ गए, and that's it. You don't know गाड़ी किधर जा रहा है, you don't know आपको किधर जाना है. Can be very confusing. So create goals as much as possible. Create goals. Very important in asset allocation also. So these are all the benefits of creating goals, as I said. Without that, it is, as I said, going to be a confusing thing. Now, can I randomly invest in a stock? Yes, you can. Will it be really helpful in your financial planning? I don't think so. It will just be like a speculative activity that you want to do. Once you create goals, once you know what are you investing for, and this may take some time, I always say this, classify it into 3 buckets: short term, medium term, and long term. In the short term bucket, which I believe is the next few years, let's say up to 3 years, it's my definition, you can say it is up to 2 years also, no problem. I would not recommend equity as an asset class. I would not put money or too much money, not more than maybe 10% of your portfolio in equity. Because equity, again, I will show you data, has a tendency to have a big drawdown. Drawdown means losses in simple layman language. Equity can have a lot of losses. If some of you are tracking the market, March May, equity prices crashed and many investors lost 40 to 60% of their portfolio. अब सोचो किसी ने जनवरी या फरवरी के महीने में बहुत बहुत मेहनत करके बहुत पैसा इकट्ठा किया था, एंड सपोज उसने 5 लाख रुपया, विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, 5 लाख रुपीज फॉर दैट पर्सन, उसने जाके इक्विटी मार्केट में डाल दिया मार्च में, बिगिनिंग ऑफ मार्च. यू नो बाय द एंड ऑफ मार्च वही 5 लाख 3 लाख या 2.5 लाख हो गया होता, जस्ट इन अ मैटर ऑफ 3 वीक्स 2 वीक्स. दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम विद इक्विटी. बट अगर आप वही 5 लाख अगर आपने इन्वेस्ट किया होता 10 साल के लिए, तो वो जो बीच में लॉस हुआ है दैट यू विल इग्नोर एंड यू विल से आई विल कीप ऑन होल्डिंग फॉर 10 years. एंड मैं आपको डेटा दिखाऊंगा. द चांसेस इन इक्विटी ऑफ अ लॉस ओवर 7 to 10 years इज वेरी नेग्लिजिबल, वेरी नेग्लिजिबल. बहुत कम चांस आपको लॉस का होगा. सो आपका शॉर्ट टर्म अगर गोल है, आपको पैसा चाहिए विद इन द नेक्स्ट 3 years, आई वुडंट रिकमेंड इक्विटी. फिक्स्ड इनकम में पैसा डालिए, बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस है वहां पे, मैंने ऑलरेडी एक सेशन उस पर लिया हुआ है. सेकेंड कैटेगरी इज मीडियम टर्म. कोई भी गोल अगर आपका 3 to 8 years के बीच में है, you can put up to 25 to 30% equity. Don't go beyond that. I wouldn't suggest beyond that. And अगर आपका गोल लॉन्ग टर्म है, if some of you are planning for retirement, if some of you are planning for some long term goals, you may have 70-80% in equity. No problem. You can go even higher in equity and go 100% also if you are investing in a staggered approach. Staggered approach means you're not investing in lump sum, you're investing over a period of time. Also ask yourself a question, especially those of you who are already saving and investing, do you need equity? अगर आपका goals 6-7% से हो सकता है तो शायद आपको equity की जरूरत नहीं है. You can always do that by using what is called as IRR. Anil sir has explained the internal rate of return in Excel at least 2 to 3 times. I remember in Menon Mantra session. So you can always go through the YouTube channel to know IRR. It will tell you how much rate of return do you need. And if the rate of return is 6%, 7%, understand you don't need equity from a goal point of view. Of course, you can invest from a extra returns point of view. The problem, as I said, with equity or any risky asset is it can come with a bigger drawdown, which is bigger losses. It can be a significant loss that you may get. So when should you use equity? What would I advise? What would I recommend as a market professional? I would expect that you will invest in equity for long-term goals. More than 7 to 10 years goals, you will definitely have equity. How will you invest in equity? What are the options? I will tell you very soon. If you have some surplus money, many of you are businessmen in this group, I can see. You have some surplus money, you got some extra money and savings, and you're okay even if you lose that money. It's okay even if you have some losses. You can put that money into equity, that's okay. Because worst case, the equity will not do well and you will not be able to earn some returns, but it's extra money for you. It is not coming from any of your critical portfolio. If that equity does well, because equity can give you good returns also, obviously it will be good for you because you have invested and you will make some profit. And the best way to get into equity, especially for beginners, young audiences in this group who are 19 years old, 20 years old, this is the best time for you. Even if you can invest 500 rupees, 1000 rupees a month in equity, believe me, in 25-30 years, that kind of investments you have made will become super normally big. That's the power of compounding. You will be able to get the exponential power of compounding. So you start with 500, 1000, no problem. Once you start earning, you invest 2000. Once your income goes up, you invest 5000. And I'm sure there will be a point where you can invest 1 lakh rupees also in every month. So pick small amount, whatever you can afford, whatever you get as pocket money also. You can always do some part-time jobs and earn income. It's always a good thing to do. Keep on investing right from early days for long-term in equity, and you will see how equity can do well over a period of time. Avoid investing lump sums in equity, and this is for everybody. Some of you in the audiences are very, very big portfolio holders. You may have even crores of rupees to invest. Avoid lump sum investment. Now, what is lump sum? Anything more than 3 to 5% of your total portfolio is lump sum. Suppose you have 1 crore rupees portfolio and you invest 10 lakh rupees lump sum in equity. That can be quite tricky, because that 10 lakhs may fall by 30-40% in a very short period of time. Remember that 30-40% fall in equity is not abnormal. So you invest at 10 lakhs, it crashes, it will be a significant part of your portfolio. So don't invest lump sum in equity, no matter how confident you are sounding, because markets can be fairly unpredictable. How do you invest in equity? Now, this slide will be across all products. Some of it will not be suitable for young investors in this group. So these list of equity products may not be suitable for all, but it's a mixed audience. यहाँ पर beginners भी है and यहाँ पर professional fairly high net worth investors भी है, काफी बड़े बड़े investors भी है इस particular group में. So ये मैं cover कर रहा हूँ सबके point of view से. इसमें से सारे products अलग अलग तरीके से काम करेंगे, सबका अलग अलग cost भी है. You have to be very careful, and some of the things I would recommend also after that. First product जो आप देख सकते हो वो है इंडेक्स फंड्स. अनिल सर ने काफी बार इस चीज के बारे में बात किया है अलग अलग सेशंस में. आपको उनके यूट्यूब चैनल में इसका रेफरेंस मिलेगा. अनिल सर ऑल्सो स्पोक अबाउट सेंसेक्स, आई थिंक इन द लास्ट संडे और बिफोर दैट. सेंसेक्स इज वन ऑफ द इंडेक्स इन इंडिया. वैसे निफ्टी भी है, बैंक निफ्टी भी है, मिड कैप इंडेक्स भी है, निफ्टी नेक्स्ट 50 करके इंडेक्स भी है. अब इंडेक्स कुछ नहीं है, आप अनिल सर का सेशन वापस देखेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा. टॉप कंपनीज को वो एक इंडेक्स में ऐड करते हैं एंड देयर परफॉर्मेंस विल रिफ्लेक्ट द इंडेक्स परफॉर्मेंस. सो इफ द टॉप कंपनीज इन इंडिया डू वेल एंड ऑटोमेटिकली निफ्टी विल डू वेल, आपको उसका रिटर्न्स मिलेगा. दिस इज द easiest and lowest cost way of investing in equity market. इसमें आपको दिमाग लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है कि कौन सा स्टॉक खरीदना है, कौन सा कंपनी अच्छा करेगा, कौन सा कंपनी बुरा करेगा. अगर ओवरऑल इंडियन इक्विटी मार्केट अच्छा करेगा तो आपको प्रॉफिट होगा, नहीं तो प्रॉफिट नहीं होगा. एज सिंपल एज दैट. मैं सबको रिकमेंड करता हूँ, अगर वो बिगिनर्स है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ इंडेक्स फंड्स में पैसा डालते रहिए. आप एज मिनिमम एज 500 रुपया भी डाल सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सेविंग्स का अमाउंट इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट, डिसिप्लिन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू हैव टू कीप इन्वेस्टिंग ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. इंडेक्स फंड्स बहुत सारे म्यूचुअल फंड्स के पास है, काफी सारे म्यूचुअल फंड्स के इंडेक्स फंड्स हैं. आप सिर्फ जाके अलग अलग ऑप्शंस देख लीजिए एंड निफ्टी या सेंसेक्स या जो भी इंडेक्स है उसमें आप इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं. वन ऑफ द इजीएस्ट एंड लो कॉस्ट वे ऑफ इन्वेस्टिंग इन इक्विटी. दूसरा है जो बहुत ही सिमिलर है इंडेक्स फंड से, वो है एक्सचेंज ट्रेडेड फंड्स. मैंने और अनिल सर ने दोनों ने इस चीज के बारे में पहले भी बात किया हुआ है, इसलिए मैं डिटेल में नहीं जाऊंगा. बट मैं सिर्फ इतना ही बोलूंगा दैट ETF और इंडेक्स फंड काफी सिमिलर है, बोथ आर वेरी वेरी सिमिलर. बट ETF ट्रेड होता है स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में, आपको जाके बाय और सेल करना पड़ेगा नेशनल स्टॉक एक्सचेंज या बॉम्बे स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में. लिक्विडिटी का प्रॉब्लम है इस ETF में. तो फिलहाल इंडिया में एक्सचेंज ट्रेडेड फंड्स ज्यादा एक्टिवली ट्रेड नहीं हो रहे हैं, इसीलिए मेरा एडवाइस आपको ये रहेगा कि फिलहाल अगर आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो अभी, इंडेक्स फंड विल बी अ बेटर चॉइस फॉर यू. कोई फर्क नहीं है, दोनों में पोर्टफोलियो सेम है, दोनों का रिटर्न्स एंड परफॉर्मेंस सेम होने वाला है. इंडेक्स फंड्स आप डायरेक्टली म्यूचुअल फंड के साथ इन्वेस्ट करोगे, एक्सचेंज ट्रेडेड फंड्स आप जाते हो स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में. मैं रिकमेंड करता हूं इंडेक्स फंड्स. आजकल न्यूज़पेपर्स में बहुत आर्टिकल्स आते हैं एक्सचेंज ट्रेडेड फंड्स में, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि दोनों सिमिलर है, दोनों एक ही चीज करने वाला है. बेस्ट वे टू बिगिन योर इक्विटी जर्नी इज इंडेक्स फंड्स. प्लीज डोंट कॉम्प्लिकेट. सीधा सीधा स्टार्ट करो एंड 5, 8, 10 साल के बाद देखो आपका कितना अक्यूमुलेट हो गया होगा पैसा. आपको खुद ही कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा दैट वाओ, इन्वेस्टिंग इन इक्विटी फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म इज अ वंडरफुल थिंग. एंड फिर आप खुद ही उसमें और पैसा ऐड करोगे एंड 25-30 साल के बाद यू विल बी अ वेरी वेरी रिच पर्सन. Again, I'm not saying rich is important. I'm just saying that if that is one of your goals, you can achieve that. तीसरा है एक्टिवली मैनेज म्यूचुअल फंड्स. अलग अलग म्यूचुअल फंड्स है जिसमें आप इंडेक्स फंड्स के अलावा भी इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो.
Sir, a question from my dear SPJN student Ankur Shah is saying to invest in index funds, what is the right time to start investing as markets are at an all-time high while the economy is not doing well? Sir, in SIP, can we put a large sum when the markets are down? So two questions, sir, from dear Ankur Shah.
So Ankur ji, two different questions. I'll answer the first part. अगर आप रेगुलरली इन्वेस्ट करने का सोच रहे हो एक एक्स अमाउंट पर मंथ, then there is no right time to start. Don't try to time the market अगर आप रेगुलरली इन्वेस्ट करने वाले हो. टाइमिंग एंड वैल्यूएशन तब इम्पोर्टेंट है जब आप कोई बड़ा पैसा डालने वाले हो. अगर आप हर महीना ₹X डालने वाले हो, आप डालते रहिए. सपोज मार्केट गिर जाता है नेक्स्ट 2-3 महीने में, सपोज, आई एम नॉट सेइंग गिरेगा, अगर गिर जाता है आपके पास और पैसे का सोर्स है, आप जो SIP अमाउंट है उसको बढ़ा दीजिए. सो अगर आप फॉर एग्जांपल ₹10,000 इन्वेस्ट कर रहे थे, स्टार्ट किया आपने, मार्केट बाद में करेक्ट हो गया, आप उसको 15,000 कर दीजिए बिकॉज मार्केट नीचे गया है, यू कैन बाय मोर. बट SIP में ज्यादा मत सोचिए कि कब स्टार्ट करना है कब नहीं करना है. लमसम अगर आपको डालना है, बहुत केयरफुल रहना पड़ेगा आपको. आपने राइट बोला है दैट मार्केट इज एट ऑल टाइम हाई एट दिस पॉइंट इन टाइम. आई मीन नॉट ऑल टाइम हाई बट at fairly high levels. I will refer to this point later during my discussion today. The point I'm simply trying to make is lump sum, you have to be careful. SIP, don't worry. You can always invest anytime. You can increase the amount or put a larger amount when the markets are down, as you rightly have pointed out. But don't worry. Start. The main point is to start. Later, you can keep adjusting your journey. Market falls, you invest more. No problem at all. Yeah, so if you don't want to invest in index which is passive, index में कोई stocks आप select नहीं कर रहे हो, सारे stocks already उसमें है, आप चाहे तो actively manage mutual funds भी pick कर सकते हो. मैं सिर्फ इतना बोलूँगा कि इसमें थोड़ा सा आपको analysis करना पड़ेगा. Actually थोड़ा नहीं, काफी करना पड़ेगा because सारे mutual funds same जैसे नहीं है. कोई अच्छा कर रहा है, कोई अच्छा नहीं कर रहा है, तो बहुत रिसर्च करना पड़ेगा. अगर आपको उतना नॉलेज नहीं है तो दो चीज आप कर सकते हो. एक, सिंपल इंडेक्स फंड में इन्वेस्ट कर दो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा ज्यादा. दूसरा, कोई एक्सपर्ट से पूछ लो कि कौन सा म्यूचुअल फंड अच्छा है. आप खुद जाके म्यूचुअल फंड की दुनिया में जाओगे, पूरा R&D करोगे, चांसेस है दैट आप शायद बेस्ट स्कीम्स नहीं सेलेक्ट कर पाओगे एंड वर्स्ट स्कीम्स का जो रिटर्न्स होगा, जो अच्छे स्कीम्स नहीं है, उसका रिटर्न्स इंडेक्स के भी काफी नीचे हो सकता है. एंड जो बेस्ट स्कीम्स है उसका रिटर्न्स इंडेक्स से शायद 2-3% ही ऊपर होगा. सो आपने अगर बेस्ट सेलेक्ट किया तो शायद 2% एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा, लेकिन अगर वर्स्ट सेलेक्ट किया तो शायद -10% का भी आपको फर्क पड़ सकता है. सो क्यों करना है, आपको सिर्फ एक चीज देखना है, आप कितना इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो, उस पर कंट्रोल रखो, अपना स्किल्स बढ़ाओ, अपना इनकम बढ़ाओ और ज्यादा इन्वेस्ट करते रहो. मार्केट्स के बारे में ज्यादा टेंशन मत लो. मार्केट्स न किसी ने जाना है आज तक, न जान पाएगा. अगर कोई भी आपको बोलता है कि मार्केट में ये होने वाला है, मुझे पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस है, इट इज जस्ट अ व्यू. किसी को नहीं पता मार्केट में क्या होगा, अनिल सर से. नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन जो रिच इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए है, सबके लिए नहीं है ये, वो है पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजमेंट स्कीम. काफी सारे पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजर्स है इंडिया में, दे आर प्रोफेशनल्स, उनका मार्केट में काफी एक्सपीरियंस है, वो क्लाइंट्स का पैसा मैनेज करता है क्लाइंट्स के बिहाफ में. बट मिनिमम इन्वेस्टमेंट है 50 लाख. म्यूचुअल फंड्स में आप मिनिमम का कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, आप 500 रुपया भी डाल दो, 1000 भी डाल दो, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बट पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजमेंट स्कीम इज फॉर रिच इन्वेस्टर्स, मिनिमम 50 lakhs. Many of you in the audience can easily afford it. If you want, you can select a portfolio manager for your portfolio. And if you are further richer than that, you want to try something exotic, there is something called as alternative investment funds, AIF. इसको हम दुनिया में बोलते हैं hedge funds. Fairly complicated, सबके लिए नहीं है. Minimum 1 crore rupees का investment size है. सोचिए 1 crore is not a small amount at all. So I would not get into details of that. अगर आप में से किसी को भी you want details about AIF कैसे होता है, we can discuss it offline because I don't think most of the audience here will be relevant for this. The last option that you can have is you can purchase some stocks. आप directly shares भी खरीद सकते हो. Needless to say risky होगा because कंपनी क्या करेगा, उसका प्रॉफिट्स कितना होगा, मार्केट में क्या उसका प्राइस होगा. अभी सर ने बताया दामोदर इंडस्ट्रीज के ओनर को नहीं पता उनका प्राइस क्या होने वाला है, तो आउटसाइडर को तो शायद बहुत ही कम चांस होगा प्राइस के बारे में. बट काफी बार ऐसा हो सकता है दैट आपको कोई बिजनेस के बारे में पता है. एज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर नॉर्मल लाइफ यू नो अबाउट अ पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक विच यू आर वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट इज वेरी गुड. For example, you think that let's say Reliance Industries Limited, because of knowledge that you have, not because uska let's say Mukesh Ambani ka photo is coming 5 times a week. ऐसा नहीं, आपको नॉलेज है उस कंपनी के बारे में, आपको इन्वेस्ट करना है वो स्टॉक में, बिल्कुल कीजिए, बट रिव्यू करते जाइए. आपको हर बार ट्रैक करना पड़ेगा कि परफॉर्मेंस कैसा है स्टॉक का, इज द मैनेजमेंट गिविंग गुड रिजल्ट्स और नॉट. फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट स्टडी करना पड़ेगा, बिजनेस प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी स्टडी करना पड़ेगा, गवर्नमेंट रेगुलेशन स्टडी करना पड़ेगा. बहुत मुश्किल है, काफी मुश्किल है. सो अनलेस आप फुल टाइम इन्वेस्टर हो, फुल टाइम आप पूरा प्रोफेशनली मैनेज करने वाले हो खुद का पैसा, तो आप स्टॉक भी ले सकते हो. वरना मेरा रिकमेंडेशन है कि ऊपर जो इंडेक्स फंड मैंने ऑप्शन दिया हुआ है आप सिर्फ उसी में रहिए. 1-2% शायद आपको कम मिलेगा एज कंपेयर टू अ पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजर. इट इज ओके, इट इज स्टिल ओके. You can still make a lot of returns from equity. Now this is a very important slide because ये आपको दिखाता है रिस्क. पिछले 25 साल का डेटा स्टडी हुआ है, 25 साल का डेटा निफ्टी का. निफ्टी is an index like Sensex. This is 25 years of Nifty data, last 25 years. निफ्टी 1995 से अवेलेबल है, 2020 चल रहा है, 25 साल का डेटा स्टडी हुआ है. ऑन एन एवरेज अगर आप 1 साल का रिटर्न्स देखते हो, रैंडमली एक साल का अगर आप रिटर्न्स देखते हो, 32% ऑफ द टाइम इन द लास्ट 25 years 1 year रिटर्न्स हैव बीन नेगेटिव. समझिए मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. 32% इज अ वेरी हाई चांस बाय द वे. 32% ऑफ द टाइम 1 साल के लिए अगर आपने पैसा डाला है तो रिटर्न्स नेगेटिव होगा. कितना नेगेटिव होगा? ऑन एन एवरेज 15% नेगेटिव होगा. इसलिए मैं पहले भी बोल रहा था इक्विटी इज फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म, इक्विटी इज नॉट फॉर 1 year and 3 years. एंड वर्स्ट केस 1 year रिटर्न लॉस इज 56%. 2008 क्राइसिस 56% आपका गया. मतलब आपने बहुत पैसा इकट्ठा किया, 10 लाख रुपया जमा किया, 10 लाख रुपया आपने इक्विटी में डाला, हो सकता है उसका 50% लॉस हो गया आपको 1 साल में. क्यों? बिकॉज आपका टाइमिंग गलत हो गया, आपने गलत टाइम पे स्टार्ट किया. क्या सही टाइमिंग है, क्या गलत टाइमिंग है, किसी को नहीं पता. इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ लमसम मत डालिए, एसआईपी कीजिए, मंथली इन्वेस्टमेंट करते जाइए या हाफ मंथली करते जाइए. जब भी एक्स्ट्रा पैसा है डालते जाइए, डोंट इन्वेस्ट लमसम. 3 साल का डेटा, 16% ऑफ द टाइम रिटर्न्स वर नेगेटिव, एवरेज स्टिल 15% लॉस, वर्स्ट केस 42% लॉस ओवर 3 years. सो पॉइंट बहुत सिंपल है, लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए इन्वेस्ट कीजिए. This is Nifty returns for the last almost 30 years. So 95 से पहले का डेटा सेंसेक्स का है, 95 के बाद का डेटा निफ्टी का है. So majority निफ्टी का डेटा है. So अगर आप देखोगे कभी -16% है साल में, -50%, -23%, कभी +75, कभी +76. तो अगर मैं आपको पूछूं 2020 में क्या होने वाला है, किसी को नहीं पता. ना डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प को पता है, ना मोदी जी को पता है, ना कोविड को पता है, ना अनिल सर को पता है, ना मुझे पता है. अगर हम में से कोई भी बोलेगा ना हमको पता है, थोड़ा हम पे भी शक करना स्टार्ट कीजिए. आपके आदमी को कैसे पता? किसने फ्यूचर देखा हुआ है? हम लोग को नहीं पता. सो आप देख सकते हो इट इज नॉट कंसिस्टेंट एट ऑल. फिक्स्ड इनकम में स्टेबिलिटी मिलेगा आपको. आप एफडी में डालते जाइए पैसा, आपको मिलते रहेगा रिटर्न्स. डेट म्यूचुअल फंड्स के बारे में मैंने बात किया, दैट इज स्टेडी. दिस इज वेरी वॉलेटाइल. आप देख सकते हो कितना ज्यादा ऊपर नीचे रिटर्न्स हो रहा है. एंड अगर आपको लग रहा है कि मैं कभी भी स्टार्ट करूं और मुझे प्रॉफिट होगा, आई थिंक आप थोड़े वहम में हो. So if I calculate 1 year returns every day from 1995 till today, so there would be, let's say, X number of 1 year returns. उसमें से 32% times there is a negative return.
Okay. So one thing good about Harish sir is, I can ask the stupidest of all questions. He will explain it without a smile, or he will not have any sarcasm. And I do ask very stupid questions. नहीं समझा तो पूछना है. And that is something I tell all the students. मुझे नहीं समझा हो, मेरा ध्यान हट गया था, मैंने पूछा. दूसरा, all parents watching this, please note, FD is the worst instrument. तो आप प्लीज, हमारा वीडियो अभी अपलोड होगा मेनन मंत्रास में. तो वेनसडे का क्लास में सर ने एक्सप्लेन किया है कि एफडी क्यों आपका अच्छा प्रोडक्ट नहीं है. फिर भी अगर आप एफडी करना चाह रहे हैं, तो एफडी अच्छा नहीं है, उससे बेटर है डेट फंड्स. वो पूरा वीडियो देखिए, 45 मिनट्स 50 मिनट्स वीडियो, यू कैन सी एंड यू विल अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई एफडी इज नॉट गुड फॉर यू ऑल. If still you want to go ahead with FDs, I am saying, I, Anil Menon, are requesting, please stay away from cooperative banks as far as possible.
There is a question which has come from Vinod sir. I just want to clarify that.
Please, sir.
Before
Vinod,
I proceed.
absolutely.
So Vinod sir, you're right. ये जो about this data that I showed you, you're right, because this is obviously not many number of times, but this data is what is called rolling 1 year returns. Let me explain to you what is rolling 1 year returns. This data is 1st of Jan to 31st of December every calendar year, Vinod sir. Every calendar year, 1st of Jan to 31st of December. If you understand, there are only 30 data points in this, 30 data points. That's it. It's like you're investing on a particular day, getting back on a particular day. This data is rolling. So 1st Jan to next 1st Jan, 1995. 2nd Jan to next 2nd Jan, 1995. Every day, if you invest for one year, there are many data points that we are talking about now, sir. It is not just 25 data points or 30 data points, because we don't know when everybody will invest, right? Not everybody is going to start on 1st of Jan. Some may start on 10th of February. So 10th Feb to next 10th Feb. 15th March to next 15th March. That is what is called rolling 1 year. That data is what is shown here. Hence, you're able to see a higher percentage loss. I hope I have clarified myself. Now, this is also a data. I love data because data helps you to understand things. Again, rolling returns, not just 1 year, 2 year, rolling. Every day if you invest for 1 year, every day if you invest for 1 year. So it's like considering many 1 year time period over the last 30 years, 25 years, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. Lot of data. But I just want to show you one simple logic. If you invest for 1 year, the returns can be very high. Can be. It is possible that the returns can be high. If you remember, 68% of the time, returns are positive, and the average of that can be very high, 15%, etc. But there's a very high chance that loss can also be there. 32% of the time, loss is also there. So you don't know when you randomly invest for 1 year, whether it will be a profit-making year or loss-making year. Nobody has seen the future. But if you invest for 5 years, or 7 years, or 10 years, what happens is that the returns are kind of more or less close to each other. So again, the logic is that you may see a very high chance of returns in the first year, but the chance of loss also is very high, as you can see in the next data. This is a very critical data. Instances of negative returns in Nifty across various blocks of years, same data. How many times would you have got negative rate of return? Now, if you invest for 1 year, and this is the number I had showed you, if you invest for 1 year, 32% chances that 1 year returns can be negative. But 3 years, only 16%, which is half. 10 years, only 0.4% over the last 30 years. So if you invest for 10 years, keep on investing, the chances of loss are falling. As you can see, for long-term investing, the chances of losses are very less. For short-term investing, the chances of losses are very high. That is the only bottom line I'm trying to share with these data. Because I can say short-term ke liye invest mat karo. I'm saying Q. Why? Because if you invest for only 1 year or only 3 years, there's a very high chance that you may have a loss, as you can see. This is not the loss number, please understand. This is not how much loss you will make. This is the probability that you will make a loss. And 25% is a very high probability. 30% is a very high probability of a loss. How much loss? As I said, average 15% loss you can make. But if you invest for long term, the chances of losses are very less. Now, one more suggestion, because I get a lot of clients who has this particular issue, and this is for those who are already having investments in mutual funds or beginning to invest in mutual funds. It's a very simple point I'm trying to make with data. Too many funds in your portfolio dilute the performance. If you have 40 mutual funds in your portfolio, 40 funds, the chances that you will be able to get much more returns is very less. The best portfolio, it has been proven with data, is like a 10 to 12 scheme portfolio. I'm talking about equity, I'm not talking about debt. Because I have seen a lot of portfolios where there are 35, 40 equity funds. And when you analyze, you will realize that half of them have the same portfolio. More or less, their holdings are same. So this is for those mutual fund investors. Just a thought for you. Please don't over diversify your portfolio. In my experience, 8, 10 funds do magic. Don't try to over diversify. Over diversification eats away returns also, because every new fund you invest could be underperformer. So 8 to 10 rightly selected funds is good. I think one question has come on how to select an actively managed mutual fund. To be very honest, there are multiple factors that goes into it. I have spoken about it once before. We may probably have a separate session also, but very difficult to track how to pick the best performing funds. It is not easy. It is not easy at all. That is why I am not able to give you a specific answer. One of the questions have been on that. Now, this is all about equity I was talking about, by the way. Now I will get into the asset allocation part. Why you should not be only in one asset class. Why you should not be only in debt unless you are a short-term investor. So अगर आप 2-3 साल के लिए इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो, पूरा डेट चलेगा. But अगर आप लॉन्ग टर्म लिए इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो, डेट, इक्विटी, other asset classes का mix will be always better. Why do I say this? Again, data. There is nothing else which I look at. ये 15 साल का डेटा है, 15 years. 3 asset class है, equity, Nifty 50 is equity, corporate bonds which is debt, AAA rated, मतलब safe corporate bonds, आप Wednesday का session देख सकते हैं, safe corporate bonds and gold. ये 3 asset class है, Nifty, bonds, gold. अगर ये अलग अलग हम इसको इन्वेस्ट करते हैं proportion, तो 50% equity में डाल दिया, 50% bond में डाल दिया, ये अलग अलग है. So this is like different portfolios. 60 equity, 30 bond, 10 gold, 70 equity, 20 bond, 10 gold. If you understand, in सबका total 100 होने वाला है, because obviously you have 100% of portfolio. 100% in Nifty, ये जो line है ये 100% in equity. ये जो line है ये 100% in debt है. ये जो line है ये 100% in gold है. Last 5 से 10 साल gold के लिए काफी अच्छा था, इसलिए आपको डबल डिजिट रिटर्न्स मिल रहा है. बट जरूरी नहीं है गोल्ड आपको हमेशा इतना अच्छा रिटर्न्स देगा. तो ये डेटा देख के मत बोलना अच्छा हरीश सर बोल रहे हैं जाओ गोल्ड में इन्वेस्ट करो. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट. गोल्ड इन द नेक्स्ट 5 years could be negative returns also. You don't know. Why am I showing you this data? Because different proportions of investing will give you different rates of return, as you can see. And you will be able to earn some consistent rate of returns also in the range of 9.5%. Why this is important is not visible in this chart. The same thing मैं आपको अलग तरीके से दिखाता हूँ. Returns wise आप देखोगे सब में almost similar ही है. आप बोलोगे कुछ ज़्यादा returns तो है नहीं. So asset allocation is not to earn extra returns. Asset allocation is not because आपको ज़्यादा returns मिलने की उम्मीद है. No. Asset allocation is to diversify your portfolio. And जब market गिरता है, when the market starts to fall, you will have lesser losses. It protects you from worst experiences. So these are all worst equity returns जो मैंने periods उठाया है. For example, 2008 crisis. अगर आपने पूरा 100% equity में डाला होता, तो आपका returns could have been negative also in a 5-year period, or very low if you're investing for 7 years or 10 years. अगर वही आपने थोड़ा diversified portfolio रखा होता, you could have still earned good returns even in the worst of equity crashes. I've picked up a period where equity has gone down the worst, yet you're able to earn decent rate of return if you have a diversified portfolio. So the entire session जो मैं ले रहा हूँ आज, this is for do it yourself investor. आप एडवाइजर नहीं रखे हैं, आप किसी का मदद नहीं ले रहे, आपको खुद करना है सब कुछ. पहला इंडेक्स फंड पे फोकस कीजिए, दूसरा एसेट एलोकेशन पे फोकस कीजिए. थोड़ा गोल्ड भी खरीदिए, थोड़ा इक्विटी भी खरीदिए, थोड़ा बॉन्ड्स भी खरीदिए. सपोज आपने जर्नी स्टार्ट किया आज इन्वेस्टमेंट का, 5 साल के बाद इक्विटी काफी गिर गया, सपोज इक्विटी में क्रैश आ गया, आपके पास बॉन्ड्स भी है, आप बॉन्ड्स बेच दो, इक्विटी में डाल दो. इक्विटी काफी ऊपर चला गया, इक्विटी बेच दो, प्रॉफिट बुक करो, बॉन्ड्स में डाल दो. सो यू कैन स्विच फ्रॉम वन एसेट क्लास टू अदर एसेट क्लास. बैलेंस तरीके से आप अपने पोर्टफोलियो को प्रिजर्व कर सकते हो. वरना क्या होगा, आप सिर्फ अगर इक्विटी में रहोगे लॉन्ग टर्म में, बिगिन स्टार्टिंग में ठीक है, यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन मंथली इंस्टॉलमेंट, बट वंस यू हैव अ बिग अमाउंट ऑफ पोर्टफोलियो, इफ यू आर ओनली इन इक्विटी, you can have a very big loss at some point in time. So don't do that. Once you've accumulated a lot of money, start diversifying, put into other asset classes also. I have just taken an example of gold and Nifty. You can consider any other asset class. I am not going to recommend you anything other than equity, fixed income and gold. I don't really recommend anything other than these. This data etc. you can take a screenshot also if you want to analyze it further, अगर आपको ज़्यादा टाइम चाहिए तो. ये सबसे कॉमन क्वेश्चन मुझे आता है, मार्केट ऊपर है, मार्केट अच्छा कर रहा है, मार्केट बुरा कर रहा है, मार्केट ओवर वैल्यूड है क्या, मार्केट अंडर वैल्यूड है क्या. बहुत मुश्किल सवाल है. इट इज नॉट इजी टू असर्टन. एक फैक्टर अगेन आपको अगर खुद देखना है तो सबसे इजी फैक्टर है प्राइस टू अर्निंग रेशियो. प्राइस टू अर्निंग रेशियो. 1 रुपया अगर इक्विटी कंपनी से कमाना है तो कितना प्राइस आपको देना होगा, प्राइस टू इक्विटी रेशियो, पीई रेशियो. ये निफ्टी का प्राइस टू अर्निंग रेशियो है 1999 से लेके अभी तक का, अगस्त 2020 का. ये नंबर का क्या मतलब है, अगर 15 है फॉर एग्जांपल प्राइस टू अर्निंग 15, मतलब ये होता है 1 रुपया निफ्टी से कमाने के लिए आप 15 रुपीज दे रहे हो. So higher you pay, costlier the market. Higher you have to pay, costlier is the market. So as the price goes up, the market becomes overvalued. Currently, we are at the highest price to earning in the history of Indian markets. Highest. We are at 32 times price to earning. मतलब 1 रुपया मार्केट से अगर आपको प्रॉफिट कमाना है इन अ कंपनी, 32 times you are paying, the highest we have ever seen. If you are a do-it-yourself investor, ये डेटा आप देखते रहिए, नेशनल स्टॉक एक्सचेंज की वेबसाइट से आपको मिल जाएगा. जब भी ये 28 के ऊपर जाना स्टार्ट होता है, इक्विटी से निकलना स्टार्ट कीजिए, थोड़ा थोड़ा इक्विटी प्रॉफिट बुक कर दीजिए. मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ पूरा बेच दीजिए, थोड़ा सा प्रॉफिट बुक कर दीजिए. जब भी ये 20 के नीचे आता है, मार्च के महीने में देखो 20 लेवल तक आ गया था, आप तभी पैसा डाल सकते हो. दिस इज अ वेरी ब्रॉड बट नो गारंटीड वे. दिस इज नॉट लाइक अ मंत्रा और समथिंग कि आपको पैसा बनने वाला है. नो, जस्ट अ स्मॉल ओवरव्यू ऑफ व्हेन कैन यू डिसाइड कि इक्विटी में एंटर कभी करे एंड एग्जिट कभी करे. लमसम के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. एसआईपी अगर आपको मंथली करना है, टेंशन मत लीजिए, आज के स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट से भी आप स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, कोई टेंशन नहीं है. बिकॉज आप छोटा अमाउंट इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो एवरी मंथ. अगर कल जाके मार्केट गिरता है कोई बात नहीं, आप और इन्वेस्ट करते जाइए. यू विल कीप ऑन बाइंग द मार्केट्स ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. दैट्स हाउ यू कैन accumulate portfolio. But suppose many of you have a big mutual fund portfolio and you don't have an advisor, you are not sure when to sell, you can just look at price to earning. Historically, at least for the last 25 years, whenever the price to earning has gone about 28 times, you can see 2018, 2019 was all 28, 29. Eventually the markets did correct. कभी वक्त लगता है, कभी 6 महीना लगेगा, कभी 1 साल लगेगा, बट मार्केट यूजुअली करेक्ट होता है. तो आप क्या कर सकते हो, जब भी मार्केट काफी ओवर वैल्यूड लग रहा है, थोड़ा सा इक्विटी से निकाल दीजिए, डेट में आ जाइए. दिस वे यू कैन प्रिजर्व योर कैपिटल. दैट इज व्हाट आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट टुडे. डिसाइड योर टाइम फ्रेम, शॉर्ट टर्म, मीडियम टर्म, लॉन्ग टर्म, उसके हिसाब से डिसाइड कीजिए.
सर का थियरी क्या है, अभी बच्चों को समझा रहे थे, हम लोग लिख रहे थे कि किधर किधर क्या हो रहा है, कि एक लेवल के ऊपर जाएगा तो आप इक्विटी बेच दीजिए, उसके नीचे रहेगा तो आप उसमें रहेगा. अभी पी को हम लोग समझाते हैं प्राइस टू अर्निंग, राइट. अभी आप उसको ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेट नहीं करेंगे. जैसे हम लोग जाके इफ यू बाय टोमेटोज एंड यू से व्हाट इज द प्राइस ऑफ टोमेटोज पर किलो, शेयर मार्केट में प्राइस पर अर्निंग होता है, उतना है. अभी माय वाइफ वाज क्विकली नोटिंग डाउन, अगर आप देख सकते हो, सर ने मस्त बोला, इसको बोलते हैं एम्पिरिकल स्टडी. एंड बाय द वे प्लीज नोट, एक स्टडी हो रहा है इधर. ओके सर ये नहीं बोल रहा है कि ये मंत्र है, स्टडी हो रहा है. हम लोग ने फटाफट वो लिख के लिया है, राइट, कि सर क्या बोलते हैं, ये लेवल के ऊपर जाएगा ना आप बेच के दीजिए, क्योंकि उन्होंने पास स्टडी किया है. इसको बोलते हैं एम्पिरिकल स्टडी बेस्ड ऑन पास रिसर्च. हैविंग सेड दैट, ये आप लोग निफ्टी के लिए सर कर रहे हैं. अभी आपको याद रहेगा लास्ट टू लास्ट सेशन सेंसेक्स जब भी हुआ था, सर ने आके बोला था कि देखो भाई मार्केट करेक्ट होगा. और 2 हफ्ते में क्या हुआ आप लोग देख सकते हो. तो 2 हफ्ते पहले का वीडियो आप देखिए, जब भी मैंने सेंसेक्स बुलाया था, मैंने हरीश सर को गेस्ट फैकल्टी करके बुलाया था. तो हरीश सर ने आके बोला था, और आप लोग में से किसी किसी जन ने पूछा भी था, सर ये कैसा बोल सकते हैं कोई. हाँ, और हुआ भी, सर ने जो बोला हो भी गया. 2 हफ्ते के पहले हो गया, थोड़ा मार्केट आ गया. सर ने तभी बोला देखो भाई, मैं कब भी होगा पता नहीं मेरे को, लेकिन आई एम टेलिंग यू दैट दिस विल हैपन. वन ऑफ द वेज यू कैन डू इट इज by looking at PE ratio. Second thing is being in the market. आपको मार्केट में रहना पड़ेगा. तो दिस इज समथिंग वेयर आई रियलाइज मैं नहीं रहा, मैं मार्केट में नहीं करता हूँ. सर डज इट एज हिज प्रोफेशन, में नहीं, कंसेप्ट पता है लेकिन मैं अप्लाई नहीं करता हूँ. प्लीज नोट द वर्ड इज प्राइस अर्निंग. लेकिन जैसे आप इंडिविजुअल स्टॉक में आप खरीदोगे, इसमें और एक रेशियो आएगा पीईजी. आज नहीं बात करेंगे हम लोग, सर ये आके बात करेंगे व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट स्टॉक सिलेक्शन एंड म्यूचुअल फंड. सर बताएंगे सर. बट ब्यूटीफुल, आई वाज जस्ट नोटिंग आपने क्या बोला, एंड वी वर जस्ट नोटिंग डाउन व्हाट यू सेड इज वर्किंग. आपने जो मंत्रा बोला, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट इज वर्किंग. सो आई क्विकली कॉल्ड माय वाइफ, आई सेड कैन यू राइट डाउन दिस, एंड वी सॉ दैट व्हाट यू आर सेइंग इज वर्किंग. सो मे बी अगेन ऑल इन्वेस्टमेंट्स आर एट योर ओन रिस्क, आपको खुद स्टडी करके करना है. बट जो एक्सपीरियंस्ड है उनका एक्सपीरियंस आज शेयरिंग हो गया है. How do you know that the market can go down or go up? One way is by looking, one way is by looking at PE ratio. Superb, sir, superb, absolutely superb. Please continue, Harish sir.
Thank you, sir. And that is the point I will begin with again. One way. If you ask me again, as somebody who full time is in the market, I may look at multiple other factors. I have multiple other factors I look at. But मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ, ये पूरा सेशन है डू इट योरसेल्फ इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए. आपके पास एडवाइजर्स नहीं है, आप फोन नहीं कर सकते फंड मैनेजर्स को पूछने के लिए कि क्या लग रहा है. आपको कैसे पता? एकदम सिंपल तरीके से मैं आपको सिर्फ एक छोटा सा बेंचमार्क दे रहा हूँ, दैट्स इट. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आज से मार्केट अभी नीचे ही जाने वाला है. इनफैक्ट आज से और मार्केट ऊपर जा सकता है. ये जो 32 का नंबर आपको दिख रहा है 31.53, वो 32 भी हो सकता है, 33 भी हो सकता है, 35 भी हो सकता है. मैं सिर्फ इतना बोल रहा हूँ, इस लेवल से और आपको ऊपर जाने का लग रहा है या नीचे जाने का लग रहा है. वी कॉल इट अपसाइड वर्सेस डाउनसाइड प्रोबेबिलिटी. द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट मार्केट विल स्लोली gradually have a peak is increasing day by day is a probability. See, nobody knows what is going to happen. तो अगर मेरे पास 100 रुपए इक्विटी होगा ना, तो जैसी 28 लेवल क्रॉस करता है, जो हुआ था बाय द वे लास्ट मंथ, तो मैं 100 में से 10 बेच दूंगा, और ऊपर गया और 10 बेच दूंगा. 20 निकाल दिया मैंने. सपोज मार्केट और ऊपर गया, 30 निकाल दिया. सपोज मार्केट जोर से करेक्ट हो गया, वापस 30 में से वापस डालना स्टार्ट कर दो. तो इससे आप क्या हो जाएगा, आपको एज अनिल सर से थोड़ा एक्टिवली ट्रैक करना पड़ेगा. बिकॉज आप इन्वेस्ट करोगे, छोड़ दोगे, ऐसा हो सकता है कि 10 साल के बाद भी यू आर नॉट गेटिंग गुड रिटर्न्स. If you can, if you want to, you can track this, but this is only one factor. As Anil sir said, there are multiple other factors. Why is market even now going up so much, even after COVID, is because of liquidity. हमको बहुत कुछ देखना पड़ता है. जो मार्केट में पूरा फुल टाइम है, मैं बहुत कुछ देखता हूँ. क्या मैं बोलूंगा कि अभी इन्वेस्ट मत करो? डिपेंड्स. मेरा आंसर विल ऑलवेज बी वेरी subjective and complex. If you're doing it yourself, this is one of the indicators. That is the only thing which I wanted to end it. So the next slide is only a summary slide. Use allocation. Short-term goals के लिए equity मत रखिए. Keep on investing more. Start early, as I keep saying. Have different asset classes so that you will never have a big drawdown. Bonds and gold does not have the same kind of losses like equity. And keep on reviewing your portfolio. One of the most common things is to review your portfolio. जैसा हमको प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट मिलता है स्कूल में हर साल के बाद कि आपका प्रोग्रेस कैसे हो रहा है, वैसे पोर्टफोलियो को भी एटलीस्ट वंस एवरी 6 months देख लीजिए कीजिए. If you don't give importance to portfolio and markets may not give a lot of importance to you also. So give respect, take respect, and portfolio will do well over the period of time. I hope you all will benefit from this. This is where I am ending my session, and obviously, sir, any questions for me, I will take it, sir.
So my request, which I made to all my wife, and I'm requesting all of you all, please take a screenshot of this. So the summary is the best thing that can happen. ठीक है, किसी किसी को समझा नहीं रहेगा. Now, who is the audience? Before we take questions, sir, today you have benefited students like Amog, who is in school. You have benefited students like I'll give you the names of students you have benefited. Mahesh, who is in 12th standard. Lokesh, who is in 10th standard. Amog Kulkarni, again school student. Right? Kushi Shah, school student. Right? Mahesh, Dhruv, Gayatri, Apurva, Samuel, Sakshi, Yash, all school students, college students. And sir, please understand, you have germinated a seed. Along with that, seniors like Kishore Shadar, who is one of our sponsors, Anjay ji, Arpit ji, who helps us in all the video editing. So, jo bhi ye video edit hoke aa raha hai, it's only because of Arpit ji. Then we have Hemant ji, very respected senior. So, aap dekhiye sir, whom you have covered today. Hemant ji, then Karamveer is there for all sessions. Akshata Miss, again, our dear faculty. Neha Miss, Professor Sahu, who is a finance professor, is attending your session. And he is saying fabulous session. Professor Sahu, who is a finance professor, is attending your session. Right? Praveen Agarwal ji from Hyderabad. Ishan, always there for all the classes. Nikita Miss, my dear colleague from 2007, ITM batch, a super entrepreneur now working, right, and an MBA, right. I'm only puzzled about one person, Asha Miss, of course, I acknowledge. This ma'am, Nisha Manjrekar ma'am, because I don't know, ma'am has been there in all the sessions. I'm very puzzled ki kaun hai. Acha lagega, ma'am, if we could get introduced. Nisha ma'am, because you are there in all the sessions. So I'll take some questions now.
Sir, can I add one thing before we proceed?
Yes, please.
So I just thought, I mean, when you were talking about all these 10th standard and 12th standard student, I got reminded of a student of mine. It was my first year of teaching in, as you know, I teach in coaching classes, right, for CA. So it's my first year of teaching. I cleared CA in May 2004. And immediately after I cleared, 1 week later, I started my teaching session for the next batch. So there was a student in that batch. He was at that point in time 19 years old, just 1 year younger to me in terms of age. And he learned about equity from me. And he did one wonderful thing starting the age of 19. He is currently 36. At the age of 19, he was doing articleship in CA and he was getting stipend. He would invest whatever part of stipend he could save in equity mutual fund, SIP. And he's one of my best role models to give you because he has done what I'm preaching and what others sometimes don't do. Every month he started investing. When he started getting a job, he started investing more. When he got a promotion, he started investing again higher. When he got an increment, he started investing some more, and not in any specific stock. He was just investing in mutual fund. And over the last, I think, 18 years of his investment journey, and this is something which he told me last year when I met him, that he has been able to create a portfolio of approximately 6.2 crores. And he is just 36 years old. And I hope you know, in this last 18 years, bull market has been very good. So he again sold whenever the market was up based on price to earning ratio. And then when market crashed, again he invested. In the month of December last year, he sold 90% of his equity. We had a discussion around that time. And March end, he again started investing. Just from March till now, he has got like a crore and a half on his portfolio. And he's not a rich person. He's a very simple person, simple student was doing CA in my classes. This is the power of how you can accumulate wealth over a period of time. So all the young people out there, please start. The only regret I have is I am not 19 years old today. Many of you are 19 years old. Please don't miss the opportunity. बाकी सब life में आएगा, time नहीं आएगा. You cannot ever get back the time that is gone. So please utilize it. That's the only last point I want to make. His name is Subramanian Iyer. He used to stay in Dombivli. Now, obviously, he has moved and he's a big shot now. He's one of the biggest research analysts in India. Works with Ridham Desai in Morgan Stanley today. Ridham Desai is the India head of Morgan Stanley. So Subramanian Iyer, amazing guy who has shown what you can do by regular investing in equity. Back to you, sir.
Fantastic example, sir. Right, just before I take questions, thank you, Sheetal Miss and Monu sir, for getting a lot of students personally to also attend this class. And of course, Neha Miss also. Thank you very, very much. Mayuresh, अच्छा लगा बेटे. You kids are enjoying. The name is Subramaniam. अगर 10 साल के बाद आप लोग का नाम ऐसा बोलना चाहिए अमोक बेटे कि यार ऐसा अमोक ने अटेंड किया और अभी ऐसा हो गया. It's not only about money, it's about investing very, very well. Sandeep ji has immediately said interesting story of Subramaniam Iyer, and a wonderful question from Sandeep ji, who is a businessman. He says, "What is Nifty corporate bond? Can you give me some more info? How to invest in it?"
It's an index, sir. So you will not be able to invest in it. It is like Nifty 50, which is an index of the top 50 stocks. Nifty corporate bond index is an index of AAA rated corporate bonds in India. There are 23 bonds in that index. It's an index, Sandeep ji. So you can't buy the index, but there are 23 corporate bonds in that, which includes L&T, Bajaj Finance, Reliance Industries, Bajaj Auto, etc., etc., etc. So it's an index, Sandeep ji. You cannot invest directly in it. It's just a Nifty is an index for equity. Corporate bond index is also there.
Anand Khandelwal ji, again a businessman. What is the benefit of investing in mutual funds for long period? Since the cost is higher in this way, how can I make the most of it? No, one sec. What is the benefit of investing in mutual fund for long period? I'm sorry, sir. Through consultant. Since the cost is higher in this way, how can I make the most of it?
If the mutual fund advisor slash agent slash distributor to whom you are paying commission in a direct expense route is very, very good. If he or she or they, if it's a firm, if they are very good, they will be able to guide you properly about when to sell, when to rebalance, when to re-enter. So what I showed you about the Nifty price to earning chart, a good advisor will have that plus 5 other factors to look at, who will then handhold you and advise you at the right point when to sell and when not to sell. Advisors have a potential to add extra returns over and above what the market can give you. We call it advisor alpha. A good advisor can earn 2 to 3% over and above the market simply by booking profits at the right time and re-entering at the right time, because you may be very busy, Anandji, in your business. You may not have no time to analyze market. This advisor may do that for you. How do you know whether they are doing it for you or not? Compare your portfolio returns at least on a 6 monthly basis with the market return, with the mutual fund general return. Are you getting more through this advisor? If not, time to look at the replacement of the advisor and go for direct plan. If you are not able to get anything extra, what is the point of paying? Just stick to index fund. No brainer. You will save at least 1.5% commission at least every year. So good advisors can generate alpha. Alpha means outperformance to market. And I've seen many of them do that. I'm not saying that they don't do it. But you need to be sure whether you have done it or not. आप जब एम्प्लॉय को हायर करते हो, आप उसका परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल करते हो ना, एवरी 6 months, एवरी 1 year. वैसे एडवाइजर का भी परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल कीजिए ना. एडवाइजर को भी तो आप पे कर रहे हो. बैक टू यू सर.
And selection of advisor extremely critical, very, very important. I again repeat from personal experience, review, review, review. तो अगर किसी को भी आप पैसा दे रहे हैं तो वन मन में, आई जस्ट इमीडिएटली लुक बैक एट माय वाइफ एंड सेड दिस, रिव्यू. And beautiful question, Anandji. If it is index funds, please do online direct plans. इधर agent का role नहीं है. Online direct plans. If the agent is adding value to you, then definitely whatever he suggests, please invest. But then please keep reviewing. And right, sir, wonderful question, sir. I'm so happy. At 10th standard students, Aditya is asking this question. How can school students invest in upstocks and shares?
You need to have a PAN first of all, permanent account number. उसके बिना नहीं होगा. So permanent account number will be needed to invest. Otherwise, ask your dad or mom or anybody elder who has a permanent account number to invest on your behalf. And once you once you get a permanent account number, you can always open an account in your own name. Because if you want to open a broking account, you will need to have a permanent account number, PAN, income tax PAN.
तो बेटे आपको करना है आदित्य, करिए, do it in your mother's or father's name, whoever has got a PAN permanent account number, please कीजिए till you are a major. बहुत अच्छा लगा. But please note product कौन सा है? Index funds. Minimum कितना? 500 रुपया. Okay. Anonymous, मुझे I normally don't like this, but I leave it to you all. Maybe because it is a question. मुझे अच्छा लगता है परिवार में एक दूसरे का नाम मालूम पड़ने का, but no problem. There is an anonymous attendee who is asking this question, which is a good question. What is the lowest tax at attracting products in equity?
I mean, tax on equity is the same across products, be it direct equity, mutual funds, index funds, ETF, PMS. The tax is the same. There is no difference in taxation.
तो कोई भी आप इक्विटी प्रोडक्ट लीजिए, टैक्स इज द सेम. एंड मुझे लग रहा है एनोनिमस, क्योंकि आपको लग रहा है कि ये पूछूं कि नहीं, क्या होता है बेटे, पूछिए ना. इक्विटी इज वन ऑफ द लीस्ट टैक्स. तो साहब ने जो सुब्रमण्यम अय्यर जी का नाम बोला, वो जो प्रॉफिट बनाया, दैट इज मोर और लेस टैक्स फ्री. अभी थोड़ा टैक्स लगता है, पहला तो वो मोर और लेस टैक्स फ्री है. तो आपको इंटरेस्टिंग मैं कुछ बताता हूँ स्कूल के बच्चे, कॉलेज के बच्चों को. राइट, वॉरेन बफे ने एक स्टेटमेंट बोला है. वॉरेन बफे वर्ल्ड के सबसे बड़े इन्वेस्टर है. उन्होंने क्या बोला है? माय सेक्रेटरी पेस मोर टैक्सेस देन मी. क्यों? क्योंकि उनके पूरे प्रॉफिट जो है, शेयर बेचना खरीदना, वो ऑलमोस्ट टैक्स फ्री है. सिमिलरली इन इंडिया, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं प्रॉफिट. आप बोलिए, थोड़ा टेक्निकल करो बेटे, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं कैपिटल गेन. कैपिटल गेन टैक्स ऑन शेयर्स आर लोएस्ट, या प्रॉफिट ऑन शेयर्स इज द लोएस्ट. आप ऐसा समझिए. थैंक यू ईशान बेटे, थैंक यू वेरी वेरी मच. एनी फाइनल क्वेश्चंस? संदीप जी ने अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा, बोला वो इंडेक्स है, आप इन्वेस्ट नहीं कर सकते हो, बट इट्स ए गुड इंडेक्स टू फॉलो. राइट, एनी फर्दर क्वेश्चंस प्लीज आस्क हरीश जी डायरेक्टली. हियर इज इट, ही इज वेरी एक्टिव ऑन सोशल मीडिया. My son has already threatened me, Harish sir, that if you don't activate your Instagram account, right, it'll be bad. I don't know how I'm going to manage Instagram account. Abhishek Biyani keeps saying, sir, आप tweet कीजिए. Managing time is getting into a big issue with me. I think I'll need somebody for social media now. आप लोग प्लीज हरीश सर का यूट्यूब चैनल देखिए, बहुत अच्छे अच्छे वीडियोस मिलेंगे इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के ऊपर. गजानन सर is asking a question, sir. So let me take this question. 2 more minutes we'll take. Is it safe to invest through online apps and websites?
I mean, I don't know about all the apps and websites, but you will have to do your own due diligence, because quite obviously not all the apps and websites are the same credential. Just ensure that whatever app your website you're talking about is SEBI registered. They're registered with SEBI as either an investment advisor or as a research analyst, because then SEBI will have a compliance check on them. At any website, if you go, for example, the website I recommend is Kuvera, Kuvera, Kuvera.in, for investing in mutual funds on direct plan. Kuvera is a SEBI registered investment advisor. So SEBI will keep a tab on whether Kuvera is doing well or not. But if you see a website where there is no SEBI registration number mentioned, be a little careful. So I don't know about all the apps out there because there are many of them. Just ensure that they're SEBI registered.
So we will any more questions, dear colleagues? If not, we will wind up.
There is one on the this thing on how can we invest in index funds. I think he has asked twice now. So I think anonymous attendee.
No problem, sir. So basically, bete, online direct plans, if you can do it in your name, right? If you can do it in your name, good. If you have a permanent account number, if not, do it in your parents' name, but start with index funds. Colleagues, please take a screenshot of Hari sir's credentials. Please get in touch with sir directly. And I would, today Sunday being this time for a social message for a wider audience, I would like the vote of thanks to be proposed by my wife. But before that, Hari sir again wants to add something. Sir, please.
Yes, because that question I wanted to answer. How can we invest in index funds? Because he asked me twice. So sorry, I missed the earlier part also. You can select any index fund, sir or ma'am. I don't know who is this person because name is not there. Sir, ma'am, whomsoever you are, you can select in any index fund, no problem. Look at two criteria only. Lower expense ratio. So some index fund may have expense ratio of 0.1% per annum. Another same Nifty index fund may have 0.2%. Between the two, 0.1 is better because lower the expense you will pay, better it is. So every scheme detail will have expense ratio. Pick the lower always. Second, don't go for an index fund which is very small in portfolio value. So don't pick an index fund which is only 200, 300 crores of what is called as fund size. Look for at least 1,000 crore of fund size. And because we are talking about index funds, which is a passive investment bucket, I can safely and without any SEBI problem or SEBI restriction talk about UTI index fund. The UTI index fund is a passive product, so I have no issues in disclaimers also. Because otherwise SEBI has a lot of criteria about what I can talk in public forum. That is why I don't talk about specific stocks. But index fund I can, UTI index fund or HDFC index funds, both are at low cost. Both do the same thing. Both have a decently big corpus. Either of it can be good for you, anonymous attendee G. Thank you.
Okay, so before the vote of thanks, Nisha ma'am, I have given you a personal chat with my number. I'm keen to know your profile, ma'am, because you have been attending all the classes. So I meet very interesting people like Advait ji on this channel. So I'm keen. In case you are fine, please share. I now would request Reshma ma'am to please propose the vote of thanks to a speaker who has been doing it on pro bono basis. तो 3 सेशन उन्होंने प्रो बोनो यानी फ्री फ्री बोलने को थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं लगता है तो थोड़ा इंग्लिश बोलता हूँ मैं प्रो बोनो बेसिस में सर ने किया है जस्ट फॉर प्रमोटिंग फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी उनके यूट्यूब चैनल में जाइए बेटे पूरा आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के ऊपर एनसाइक्लोपीडिया है वो राइट एंड सर एक्सप्लेन्स टू ग्राफ्स एंड नंबर्स बहुत मजा आएगा आप लोग को सो प्लीज गो थ्रू इट I request Reshma ma'am and dear Krishna to also please thank Harish sir.
So good afternoon everyone. And on behalf of all the attendees, especially the students of Menon EduWorld, I take this opportunity, Hari sir. I think, and also Anil sir, because through this platform we are, directly helping the student out from the academic world to the world of finance, which eventually they are going to face. कभी ना कभी 4-5 सालों के बाद they'll get into jobs, and that will be a totally different world. Today we also feel that at that age, why didn't we have financial exposure? Because the rest of your life is then controlled by money somewhere or the other. So we are at this young age, we are able to get this platform and have great knowledge speakers like you sharing the knowledge, so they understand how difficult it is to really earn this money. आज बच्चों को ये पता है ना कि मम्मी से इतना मांगना है, पापा से उतना मांगना है, फ्रेंड्स के साथ बाहर जाना है, डोमिनोज जाना है. So they know all that. Now, at least through these sessions, they know कि every rupee earning, there is so much behind the earning of it. And also, जो SIP sir ने बताया, students, it is to do with the financial discipline part also. Because so many things on discipline we teach you, but this is financial discipline. जो sir ने Mr. Iyer का example दिया, that was consistently जब उन्होंने वही amount invest किया, तब जाके उनको वो result मिला. So that is also one value we should learn, that everything requires a discipline. So that's all. Hope to have many more sessions like this, sir, because it is real knowledge which children can't find in the textbooks. You have so much on the internet, but ये जो knowledge है, समझाना है, ये really आपको books और directly internet पे नहीं मिलेगा. So heartfelt thanks for your time, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to be interacting for Anil sir.
Thank you.
And hope we have more Subramaniam Iyers, right, which we can quote after 10-15 years. Acha lagta hai. And thanks to all of you all, especially those kids who have been attending continuously. I think this has been the 45th or 46th session. continuously. Abhishek Biani ji, Nisha ji, Karamveer ji, amazing. And Harish sir, thank you for now. I would request you again to come back for another series of lectures. We will discuss. Thank you, sir. You gave us time for 3 sessions.
Anytime, sir. Please don't thank me. Anytime, sir.
Thank you, all of you all. Have a good weekend. Thank you. Prerit ji is going to be the last word from my dear colleague from Indore. Harish sir, hats off. Amazing session. Indeed, sir is an encyclopedia. Right?
Thank you, Prerit.
Right. God bless. And thank you, Shanti ma'am, again from Prerit. So that's a closing line always. Thank you. For those of you all who do not know Shanti ma'am, mother of a 3-year-old, but consistently helping us with that, putting up these sessions, 50 odd sessions now, right? On
so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All of you all, please note, please, after you finish a session, half an hour सोचिए सर ने क्या बोला. Reach out to your respective teachers. Sir, ये अच्छा लगा लेकिन ये समझा नहीं. ये जरा बोलो ना ये और एक बार explain करने को. Do that part बेटे. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Take care. Bye bye.